Right now, we have our first 2 cohorts of the Taproot Fellowship. We're meeting in Washington, D.C., and we're meeting together for the first time, but it feels like family. I'm Amy Kitchener, and I'm the Executive Director of the Alliance for California Traditional Arts. We are an organization that's based in California, and for over 25 years, we've been supporting the living cultural heritage of the state. We developed this thing called the Taproot Initiative. It started as a research project. What it became was a really powerful case statement about the need to invest in this sector and the ways in which culture bearers, who we call taproot artists, are caring for the health and well-being of their communities.
The Taproot Fellowship was a game changer for me. For many of years, the elders have been absent in that tradition. And it wasn't because they didn't want to do it anymore. A lot of times it was financial, because I feel like we're being price gouged out of our tradition. The Taproot Fellowship was a way that we were able to provide materials that they need for their art form.
So the impact of the Taproot Fellowship is going to be monumental. I have never, ever asked permission to do the raised beadwork that I do. That has always been within my power. But it's true that I live in a contemporary world, and that costs money. So the infusion of this capital into my creative life is going to give me the freedom to bead what I want, where I want, and why I want. And what I want is to create a legacy for those faces we have never seen. The Taproot Fellowship will impact not so much me, but generations yet to come.
An organization, non-profit like ours, Agua Sol y Sereno, we work with a lot of volunteers, we work with a lot of really strong movements, energy, spirit, but sometimes we're running out of money. And that was really important to have the resources to develop new programs.
The Taproot Fellowship will help us to stay put in our neighborhood, to connect with people in our community, really facilitate some workshops in our own neighborhood.
It has just further impact my life, because I know that it's reaching a larger and extended community. But there's a running thread there of doing this practice is a sense of resilience and resistance.
What's this all about? You know I'm here.
You know, we are living in incredibly fractious time. The whole world is under so much stress. And I personally think the Taproot Fellows are the antidote. They are the antidote to all the ills of society, to violence that's happening in communities, to division. They are beacons in their communities that are glue, holding people together, literally, and creating safe spaces for people to belong, to be generative, and to create, and to live.